Because of the sheer volume of fire that Iran unleashed upon the Gulf states in the first few days of the war, there is a palpable fear that the Gulf states might be running dangerously low on the expensive interceptor missiles they require to keep shooting down any further waves of attack. Generally, air defenses will fire at least 2 interceptor missiles at each one incoming enemy missile to guarantee a kill as much as possible. Since the start of the war, Iran has fired more than 400 ballistic missiles at the Gulf states collectively, which implies that they've likely fired around 800 interceptor missiles in order to block most of them. An incredibly fast burn rate that is more than 5 times as many interceptors as the United States used against Saddam's army throughout the entirety of the First Gulf War. Critically, because all governments treat the numbers of interceptors they have in their stockpiles as a closely guarded state secret, there is no reliable information on how many of them the Gulf states actually had before the war, and how low their potential remaining stockpiles are now. They're kept a secret because if an enemy knew exactly how many interceptors an opponent had left, they would know exactly how many missiles to fire in order to overwhelm them. All we know is that the Gulf states have expended an absolutely insane number of interceptors since the war began, and replacing them will take years worth of production and billions of dollars. If their stockpiles are truly on the lower end, like many suspect, the Gulf states might have to begin making painful decisions on how to use whatever they have left if Iran fires further waves of strikes, choosing which sites to defend and which sites to leave exposed, possibly forcing them to eventually start pressuring the Americans to put a stop to the war, lest they have to risk their cities and major infrastructure actually getting badly damaged.